Guys, I just came back from my Invisalign appointment. I decided to stop by the grocery store really quick. Guys, I can't express how insane and excited I am right now because for the first time in 3 to 5 months, I have found these at the grocery store. They've had a sign, I'm gonna insert the photo here. They've had that sign saying 2 per limit, but the shelf has been empty for months and I've not seen it. And we go to that grocery store at least once a week and on different days. So we must just either have been missing it every time, but I was just fairly convinced they did not have them. They're back! Guys, we have been rationing the second to last bottle and I have refused to let Tommy open the last thing of Clorox we have. And we're on the last thing of Lysol. Guys, I'm going back to the store later to get more because holy shit, we've been looking for these for so long and I'm hyped because I just texted my parents that and they were just like, yep, they're sold out in the US until 2021. Sucks, but I got mine, so I'm thrilled. Also, I'm gonna update this in my Invisalign vlog, but I, for the meantime, I've decided I'm just not interested in doing it anymore. I have a really good relationship with my current smile. I just, I love it a lot and I go through phases where I do and don't love it, and I think, I guess the Invisalign phase was a period where I didn't love it. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got kombucha again. 2 of these yogurts are dank. I love them. They are the cheapest at our grocery store right now. Lots and lots of fruit. So I got grapes and 2 cases of strawberries that are hidden somewhere, whatever. More ground beef because I recently decided that I'm going to stop eating chicken. Personal choice, don't like the taste. Nothing to do with cruelty, even though that's a thing that drives most people away from wanting to eat meat. I'm still gonna be eating meat, just decided not gonna eat chicken. More potatoes, because we're doing D&D this weekend and I wanted to make latkes again. More chocolate chips because of the strawberries. I bought them to do chocolate colored strawberries. Salami, because we haven't had salami in a very long time and I've missed it. And the strawberries I had, so. Welcome. This is beautiful. I'm gonna make a mini charcuterie board and I have a meeting in about 15 minutes with one of my coworkers, so this is all gonna get put away and I will see you later today when Tommy and I go climbing and see if he pops off and pulls off a V4 and a V5 again. Sorry, I'm back. Everything I just showed was $75, and just to give you a little bit of an idea of how expensive groceries are here in Vancouver, this, like, the stuff was just pretty much generally on sale and pretty fine. These were like total $16 together, which is insane, but I needed them, so these aren't an everyday purchase. I'm so glad that I had them, but oh my god, okay, I'm gonna like feast right now because I've been very hungry all morning trying to like manage my time effectively, and I just kind of got whipped in the face by how expensive our grocery purchase was. Woo! Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, window cleaners. Look at how clean it is gonna be for like a day until it rains. Woo! Today's the first day in probably like a good month since I've actually had to walk from the bus stop to climbing. We've been spoiled by our friends. This is the Falcon. Not really, but it's still the funniest thing I've seen on the side of a van ever. So it said this session was almost fully booked and only had 8 openings when we booked it for last night. Looks pretty empty to me. You stood up.
I stood up.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I want to see you start it again. So climbing was good. I made a dumb and actually didn't cut my nails short enough, so I just got home and did it now so I didn't forget before we did it next time. But I'm literally using like this much of my hands because my nails were just too long. It was so bad, like I couldn't even grab things. It was terrible. I realized I was doing a Zoom call earlier with one of my coworkers before I left, and I knew that they were doing the window thing, as you saw from that clip earlier. We leave our window open because it's hot in the summer. I didn't even notice when I was in here the first time being like, look how pretty it is. They like shoved it in so aggressively that it's literally sticking out right now. Like, quite a ways away from the window, I might add. Like, they just, anyway. Still figuring out what my plans are, because if I do go to their house, I need to factor in what I did last time, which is I actually took a cab home from their place because I didn't want to come back after midnight on my own in the middle of a city as a woman in the dark. Like, that was just like not a good plan. So I decided to take a cab home for the first time, which was fine, but I need to factor in whether or not I want to do that now, because it's easier if Tommy's with me. I can just walk back with him and I'm not alone, but if I'm alone, that changes things. So we'll see. Tommy's gonna do this because I've handled most of the other things for today. Good morning vlog. We got oatmeal, we got some avocado toast, and we hopefully have enough of this left to light up our candle. Finally. Now this is how you start a 4-day weekend. We have 2 Game 7s today. Dallas and Colorado playing at 1, and then Vancouver and Vegas are tonight at 6. Tommy and I might go grocery shopping later today or tomorrow, I'm not really sure yet, but he is also working tomorrow, and tomorrow will be his last day of work. I haven't really mentioned on the vlog too much what's going on with him, but basically the aquarium is going to be shutting down indefinitely, and basically everybody got laid off, so he is not going to be working there after tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be his last day. Okay, I got a package from my house. It is covered with my address. Oh, hold on. Hello? Oh my goodness. I think these are masks. Okay, so these are KN95 non-medical masks. So she sent some of these. They're just, I'm not gonna touch them. Those are those. More of those, same ones. And just, mother! Love it. I think this is probably like, she said she wanted to pack 100 because I think each thing has 50. And then she sent a regular cloth one that is green, naturey, very BC right there. And then we have Alicia's Nuva rings, and then we have Italian seasoning dressing because I can't find them anywhere here, and these are like my favorite things. I put on everything, so she sent those too. Woohoo! Thanks, Mom and Dad. And yeah, we now have more. Gosh, we now have more masks in our home collection. Also, since like I said, Tommy's not working anymore, the masks that he wears at work that are like the nice cloth ones will also be ones that I can use. I just prefer these because they're more comfortable and I can like breathe through them like pretty well. Like I feel like not suffocated by these. Tommy bought me a book from thrift books a couple of weeks ago. It took a while to come, but he's been getting a lot of different books for himself because he's been trying to just like read more. He's got different running books. And then he also bought Dune because like we're big sci-fi people, and he just loves it and never has read it yet. So yeah, he got that for himself, but he got me this one. I mentioned briefly that I like the idea of this book. I don't even know if I'll actually like it that much. I don't even really get what it's about, but I think it's like, I've heard good things. I've heard like people like the concept of it. So I mean, hey, it can help me kind of stop overthinking or doing whatever, you know, whatever it may be. I'm in a very different place mentally than I was when my program ended, thankfully, because that was just such a toxic, unpleasant experience for me. That being out of it, I actually feel like I'm breathing easier. Definitely ties into the fact that I don't have stomach pain on a daily basis and I don't feel sick constantly. But I think, you know, this could always, you know, help, because you never know what could happen, but like things can change. You know, I could end up hating my job. I don't know. You never know, right? So you need to be prepared to be resilient and handle things. If they're fine now, things can change. So that book, I'll see how I like it. I'm not a big reader. I know I'm not a big reader. Like, I don't read for fun. Like, I'm a movie person. That's why when COVID hit and it was in full swing, I watched all the Marvel movies like 4 or 5 times, because it's not, I just wasn't gonna sit and read. It's just not me. But